The Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Harrison Levis to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff now on him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Love from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. For him here. Buys time, rolling right. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Drill green.
They are going for this. It's Love. Chased out to his right. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Black open.
First down.
Down.
1st and 10.
45. White. Right. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Black, red. Ready. Yellow, black shot. Red, cycle. You, yellow. Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. On the move. Headed right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
To throw again. Has his man. It stops. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
Go now.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Black ultra. Blaster. Field. Black. Blue striker. Tito blue. Black shot. Ready?
Throwing his love on third. Cut down the field. You get. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's off level. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Outright, Legette makes the ground. Now he's past the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gas. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Yellow, 43.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Off the play action, Chuck. This is caught by Trent Palmer. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hand off now from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Shuck.
At the Panthers' 32.
Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Chuck on 3rd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Weavis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
14. Panthers 10. Harrison.
Weavis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
31-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black, next, ready?
They'll start on the ground. Gallo. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Black shot. Ready, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.